Loneliness is when you become lost from yourself.
I love being alone. I love my own company, so I've never felt lonely in that kind of space. People that I deal with and clients that I deal with, they're lonely when they give up. They're lonely when they're not connecting. They're lonely when they're not communicating. They're lonely when they're living in a selfish little bubble. And they're not giving out, so therefore they're not getting back. What do you think, Ian?
I too have never felt lonely. And that proves the comment. Both of us have never felt lonely because of, we know who we are. And we know what we're here to do.
The fact that the world, there's a loneliness epidemic.
I would say there's not a loneliness epidemic. There's just been a change and a shift, and people are having to adjust to less contact or to different contact. And they can't, they're struggling to find who they are and to accept who they are. And they're needing the same sort of things, most of which were negative. Most of what we get from other people is negative, but we've accepted that that's part of life. And here's a chance to reset, and they're saying this is too difficult.
And look at the entire environment of IT, where children today, teenagers today, they're texting each other, they're talking on a machine rather than actually speaking and having communication. Look at when you want to interact with an organization of some kind, gas, electricity, Telstra or whatever, you're constantly talking to a machine. It's impossible to talk to a person. So if a person is living in an environment with maybe they're not living with another person, and so they're not actually communicating face to face. And look at the environment that we were put into 3 years ago where everyone was locked down, where people weren't even allowed to go to a funeral of a loved one. If that did not breed loneliness, tell me what would.
Crazy Horse also says that loneliness only comes to those who do not listen to themselves. You can't be lonely if you know why you are doing something. If you don't know why, you will become lost without purpose, therefore lonely.
Which says that most of the world doesn't know themselves and doesn't know what they're here to achieve, which is evidenced by the poor state of the world.